back to my channel. So today I am going to be going over my monthly expenses with you guys, how much each thing cost, and the due date when each item is due. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Brittany and I'm on a journey to financial freedom, and I would love it if you guys would join me. So if this is something that you're interested in watching, then please stay tuned. So I went ahead and took the time to write out my monthly expenses. I have everything to the nearest dollar. So you don't see any cents on there. Majority of these are not. My phone bill, it's like 109, like I think like 58 or something like that. I'm not completely sure, but I think that's where it's at. As far as the rest of these, they are to the nearest dollar. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the first bill. Okay, so starting with the first bill, we have my cell phone bill. I got my cell phone, I have the iPhone 14 Pro, I think that's what it is. And I got it back in 2022. Just went ahead and bought the phone. I was working a good job, so I just felt like, yeah, I'm not saving. I'm gonna just buy whatever I want. I bought a phone and I got a car all around the same time. So crazy, but that's what I did. And I've been paying on it faithfully every month. I have not missed a bill yet. So yeah. So my cell phone is 109 point, I want to say 58 cents every month. And I have a total of $699 still left on here. And my phone is due on the 9th of each month. I did go ahead and put in my binders like a goal that I can get to get that $699 down while still making my monthly payments of $109 each month. Gonna be kind of stretchy, you know, because I have other stuff that I'm also wanting to allocate towards, but we're gonna see what we can do with that one. So I'm really excited about getting that one done. Our next bill is our orthodontist bill. So like my cell phone, I got my braces as well at the same time that I bought this cell phone, and then I bought a car. So my orthodontist payment is $170, and I've been making this bill every monthly for the past, I want to say since 2022. I think I got my braces in late July of 2022, and my braces are due on the 15th of each month. Now they do give us a grace period, so I have 10 days after this to get that payment in. And if you guys are new here, I do get paid weekly. So I do have a envelope as well that I dedicate money towards each pay period to try and get this knocked down, because I have about 2,000, I want to say about 2,000 something more dollars in there. I don't know. I can't give you guys the exact amount because I don't know, and I should have written that down before. Next bill that we have is the car note. All of these were gotten at the same time. So my car note monthly is $404. I have a 2012 Hyundai Sonata, and it is due on the 25th of each month. This has been actually working out very, very well for me, except these past few months. Not recently, but a little bit recently. Back in July and August. I think that's what it was. I did get behind because of the job change and all of that stuff. Losing that job, just going through hard times. And I did get behind on 2 payments, but they contacted me and we were able to push those 2 payments that I was behind. We were able to push those at the end of my pay, when my last car note is supposed to be paid. So I won't be done. Instead of me being done 2 months ahead, I am going to be done 2 months late now. 2 months later than what I was supposed to have been done, which worked out. So it stopped reporting late on my credit and everything's been solved there. This, I don't have an issue paying this, but everything else, I'm just like, I don't want to pay that. I guess because this was a want and a need. So I guess that's kind of why I don't mind paying it. Next bill we have is LB, which is short for Lewis and Bracken. And I actually, let me show you guys really quickly. You guys will see all of the changes on my next video. So, yeah, I'm not going to go through all of the changes I've done, but I've made a few changes and this one is one of them. So this here is the new envelope that I have that I'm now going to be making payments towards, and it's for Lewis and Bracken. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them, but I owe... Okay, so let me just do the backstory. So the last time that I decided to do my cash stuffing, to start going on this financial journey, I decided to call what was appearing on my credit. And I had a hospital bill that was due and ended up contacting them, and they got me in contact with a third party that now owns the bill, which was their attorney's office. And I decided, okay, so can you tell me how much my bill is? And she went and calculated everything up from 2017, which is when I first started accruing a bill, when I first started actually going to the hospital. Sorry about that, guys. So, but once she looked at the bill, she told me the total amount, and the amount came up to a little over $14,000. Okay. Crazy, but I ended up setting up payment plans of $100 every pay period, and then that's when hard times fell and I wasn't able to make payments. So I missed a monthly payment, right? Month, maybe 2 months. I'll give it 2. Okay. And then I got a knock at the door one day, and it was the sheriff department serving me papers that they are looking to garnish my wages because I have missed my monthly payments. So I contacted them immediately, was saying, hey, you know, what can I do about this? I don't want to be garnished. I don't have the money to pay. And she was just like, well, we can set up your monthly payments again. But the least we could do is the $100 every 2 weeks. And I told her, I'm just like, hey, I don't have a job right now. I can't pay you anything. But this is how much I could do. So we ended up setting up a monthly payment plan of $150 a month, which was a lot better. But interest from those 2 months had occurred, and they really shot up there, which was ridiculous. So it brung me from $14,000 up to over $16,000. I have been paying the $150. So, but I set a goal here for I don't know if you guys can see, and I did do it on the front. This is right here is a goal for the year. to have $1,200 in here by the end of the year. But my overall goal is to have $15,000 in here. And then once I get that goal, you know, well, I'll have this right here. So once I save up for, I'm going to try to save this every year so I can just pay them that, you know, and just be done with it. And this goal here is the overall payment plan goal that I would like to have for this one, just so I can get it done, because $150 per month is kind of like, you know, but I can't give them $150 a week because that's ridiculous. I mean, I wouldn't be able to even save for anything else, hardly, you know. But this is the plan. This is the goal for me to do. And hopefully I get there, you guys, because if I don't do this, I will be done paying this when I'm 37 and I'm 27. So just think about that. It's ridiculous. So this here, when I say I'm in debt, this is what really got me in debt. Now, I have a car. The overall payments on my car, total on my car is about $15,000 right now. It's over a little over $15,000 right now. And then I have this up my sleeve. So, or on my back, I should say. I have this as well. So that automatically put me in $30,000, $31,000 that I'm in debt. But I don't see my car as debt. You know, I don't see it as debt. So yeah, I mean, I just don't see my car as debt because I really wanted it. So yeah, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. You guys have seen enough of that. Try to get those without anything falling. Okay, so yeah, so we went to Lewis and Bracken. Okay, and the due date for Lewis and Bracken, I can make this payment anytime before the month is out. So I still have, even on that last week of the month, I can still get it paid. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult because I also have this $404 carb note that is also due. It's due on the 25th, and that's usually the last week of the month. So trying to pay $404 and then turn around and pay $150 as well. My checks are usually anywhere from $500 to $600. If I put in the extra work, I can bring home a decent $700 and something paycheck, but that just requires a lot of overtime of work, and sometimes I just can't, you know, I'm only human. I can't just keep working 16 hours per day, you know. So I try to pay Lewis and Bracken like in the middle of the month. You know, because they are so lenient. They're not lenient at all. So I can't miss a payment for them at all. So this last month, I actually called them because I was like, okay, my car note coming up, I can't make both payments. I called them and she said that I couldn't do that. I could not wait to pay this payment at the beginning of January because it'll kick me out and kick me into garnishment. So yeah, so I can't miss a payment there. So I ended up paying half. I ended up paying $202 on my car note, and then I paid them, and then had to do the rest of my car note payment in the first week of January. So yeah. Next one we have here is Capital One. Capital One is Big Daddy, but it's also a temporary slot, I guess you can say. So my Capital One is, right now I have $493 and some change still as the balance on there. I don't pay anything less than $100 a month on it. Right now, I have $200 in saved up for it. So when this pay period comes Wednesday, I'm going to put $100 towards this, but I'm going to keep that $100 in the bank. So you guys won't actually see me stuff that. However, and you guys won't see me even take that money out. But yeah. So $100 is going to stay in my account, and then I'm going to take that $200 out that I have saved up and put that back into my account, and then I'm going to go ahead and just pay for it. If I got the money, I usually don't wait on the due dates. I just go ahead and pay if I got the money. So because I'll have it, I'm just going to go ahead and pay it. And so that will leave me a balance of $193 and some change. And the next pay period, I will just pay that entire balance off. So yeah, so I may be even done in January. By the end of January, I should be done with this one, but we'll see, because like I said, I still have my car note a turnaround and be due, and then Lewis and Bracken a turnaround and be due as well. So I'm going to try to play Lewis and Bracken and Capital One all at the same time, because that'll just be like $250, which is better than me paying Lewis and Bracken and my car note at the same time, which that will be like $554, I think. So yeah, that's a no. I can't give them that, because that'll be my entire check, so I wouldn't be able to cash stuff. So and I still do plan on I'm gonna keep this envelope, my Capital One envelope, because I do plan on actually using my credit again. But this time I just plan on being more smart with the way that I use it, basically. Our next monthly expense is our insurance. I am actually connected to my father's insurance. So I pay a balance of $70 per month, which I'm perfectly fine with, because after my accident, it was completely like, my payments was like over $100 for car insurance. So I'm grateful to have a few dollars knocked off, and having $70 left to pay. That's perfectly fine with me. But it is due somewhere between the 25th and the 30th of each month. I go ahead and just round it off to the 30th, because, you know. So that's actually a bill that's gonna continue. That's gonna stay. So there's nothing I can do about that. But I do have a slot in my binders where that goes for this to help me pay. So far, I think I have the $70 in there so far. I may be mistaken. Let's see, because I am right here. This is going to be the right binder. Yes. So for insurance, and I think it's back here at the back. Yeah, for insurance. No, I actually don't. I actually need $60 more. I need $60 more to complete, to have my $70 balance, which I feel like I'll have. I mean, my insurance isn't due until the end of the month. So, and we're not even in the middle of the month yet. So I feel like I'll have it. Okay. Next, we have indebted. If you guys don't know who indebted is what you will pay if you do not pay for Afterpay. I even ruined my chances with Afterpay. So I owed them a balance of $168 and did not pay them for the longest of time. Did not pay them. So this time around, I think I started in December, may have been November or December I started, and I just started making $10 payments, which comes out on a Thursday. I get paid on a Wednesday. They deduct it on a Thursday, and yeah. So it's been working so far very, very well for me. Let's do, yeah, so they're due every Thursday. February I will be done paying off the entire balance. I think I have, how much do I have left? I can't really remember how much I have left. I know it was $168 to begin with, but yeah, I think I have like $70 left on it, I think. So yeah, but we will be done with that. Now that brings us to our total. That brings us to our total of $1,013 already. That's what we have currently right now as our monthly expenses. I pay $1,013 every month. Now, little side note over here is once I pay off my Capital One credit card, and Indebted, once those two are all paid in full, I'll have a total monthly expenses of $903. Yay. I'm actually happy about that. But that will change because I may end up getting me a place to stay, and then that's going to add on rent, and then that's also going to add on my utility bills or water bill, or all of that kind of stuff too. So, and that is basically it, y'all, for my monthly expenses and my debt. If you guys want to see a more full in-depth video about my debt, I can go over what's appearing on my credit, how much is due on my credit, because I have a envelope in here that's named debt, and that debt is not considering Lewis and Bracken at all. It doesn't. I'm not talking about Lewis and Bracken, even though that is a part of my debt. I'm not talking about them. They have their own envelope now. My debt is pertaining to my credit debt, the stuff that is on my credit. When I go into Experian or Credit Karma and I look at what is on my credit, that is for debt. So, and right now I think I have about $4,000, little over $4,000 something dollars. It was $5,000, little over $5,000. Don't know what happened there, but when I went to recheck it, it dropped down to $4,000 something dollars. So we love that. So yeah, Lewis and Bracken is in a whole different other category. So really, if you want to add my card amount, Lewis and Bracken, and what's on my credit, I am probably about over $35,000 in debt. So yeah, but if you guys want the official numbers, the whole breakdown or whatever, just let me know in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to get a video out for you guys on that, and we can just sit, chill, have some coffee, and talk about how we're going to get out of this debt. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for clicking on this video, for taking the time to even watch my videos. It means so much to me. And a big shout out to One Frugal Introvert. Hi, Jerry. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. You have no idea how much that meant to me. I am super grateful. I watch your videos daily. I mean, I have gone back and watched all your old videos. Like, you were the first person I seen that introduced me to this. So, so that means, hey, thank you so much. And thank you for subscribing once again. And thank you all for everybody who's subscribing to my YouTube channel. It means a lot to me. Even if I just get one subscriber, it still means so much to me, because hey, you see something in me, which is great. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.